Hello, people of the Advocate. I am your senior warden, Danya Rose. It is with great pleasure that I introduce you, the people of the Advocate, to our next vicar, Marion Sprott-Goldson. The vestry has unanimously and enthusiastically called Marion, and she has accepted our call with the bishop's blessing. As we have been praying each Sunday, God has known all along, and now we know too. In a moment, you will hear from Marion herself, and she will share a bit about her own excitement and her background. And then you will get to hear from Lisa as well. From the time the vestry first met Marion and her wife Amanda, we felt her quiet warmth, her careful attention to those she met, and her deep well of energy and enthusiasm for God's work. We enjoyed a meal with her and Amanda at the table in the Advocate House, and it was fun and full of sharing and laughter. We interviewed her and asked probing questions about her ministry style, challenges she had faced and lessons learned, where she feels the church and our little church might need to grow and change in the coming years. And we had a good conversation. And then the next day we met in our chapel, a chapel that seemed to have longed for us as much as we have longed for it. She passed out the liturgy she had prepared for us on stapled sheets of paper, a very familiar format indeed. As we worshiped together under her leadership, we experienced a creative blend of prayers for Juneteenth, for our transition, and a beautifully chanted Eucharistic prayer in her professionally trained voice. Different members of the vestry have found special appreciation for different gifts we have seen in Marion. But we all agree that she comes into this new role ready to love our church, its people, and our neighbors. She sees what is unique and special about the Advocate and very much wants to be part of it. I know you will welcome her and Amanda with warmth and hope as they and we begin this next chapter in the Advocate's history. And now, people of the Advocate, meet Marion.
You have been in my prayers as the search process has unfolded and as I have learned more and more about you from your vestry. You may be wondering a little bit about me. Well, a quick snapshot is that I'm the current associate rector at St. Martin's in Charlotte, just down the road and in the same diocese. I am also formerly worked as a professional musician, as a collaborative pianist and also a vocalist. And I'm also married to my wife, Amanda. She and I have been married for 8 years and together for 16. I'm looking forward to getting to know you, the people of the Advocate. I'm looking forward to hearing your stories and hearing how God is moving in your lives. I'm also looking forward to spending some time with Lisa and hearing about your origins and hearing about how you are still listening and discerning that Holy Spirit's movement right here at Church of the Advocate. Finally, I want to say thank you to your vestry and to Danya, whose dedication to the Church of the Advocate and dedication to God is so evident in how the workings of this process has been. I give great thanks for them and for you. So I look forward to being with you on September the 19th as we begin a new chapter at the Church of the Advocate. God bless you and peace be with you.
Hello, people of the Advocate. Well, here we are. We now know who the next vicar of the Advocate will be, Marion Sprott-Goldson. First, thank you, vestry. Danya and Andrew and Amanda and Nate and Elizabeth and Antonia, thank you for your time and wisdom and good work and faithfulness. I gotta confess that I was holding my breath, waiting to hear the vestry's decision. I wanted so much for the next vicar to be someone who would love the people of the Advocate and also have a certain energy. And I can say that when the Zoom introduction that Marion and I had was over, I clicked the leave meeting button, I was filled with relief and excitement. She gets it. Having been in this diocese for a while, she knows about us already. And she has a true sense of calling and vocation about being the vicar of the Advocate. As you know, the bishop is letting us engage in a new and different process of transition from one vicar to the next. The image of passing the baton in a relay race comes very much to mind. I've been running and giving it my all, and now I will pass the baton to Marion, who will give it her all in the seasons ahead. But we will run together for a bit, some 2 to 3 months, working side by side, hoping to make the transition as smooth as possible for everyone. I'm really looking forward to it. I love to tell the story of this wonderful church, and I can't wait to see and to hear Marion's gifts and ideas, her passions and her presence among us. So mark your calendars now for Sunday, September 19th, when we celebrate the Advocate's 18th birthday. We've reached legal adulthood, and we welcome Marion and her wife, Amanda, to the dance.